Ladies and gentlemen, life changes the moment you decide to raise your standards. People notice when you stop accepting less for yourself. Respect doesn't come from asking for it, it comes from showing through your actions that you deserve it. Cristiano Ronaldo is living proof of this. He was never handed greatness, he built it with discipline, sacrifice, and an unshakable belief in himself. And you can apply the same mindset in your own life. Self-discipline is the one quality that quietly separates the average from the extraordinary. It's not about doing something big once in a while, it's about the small, repeated choices you make when nobody is watching. Cristiano Ronaldo is not where he is today because of talent alone. Talent might open the door, but without discipline, it closes quickly. He was never satisfied with just showing up. He trained longer, he worked harder, and he demanded more from himself than anyone else demanded from him. That discipline turned him into someone the world had to respect. Think about it in your own lives. Discipline doesn't always feel exciting, but it creates results that people can't ignore. Waking up earlier to study, putting in an extra hour at practice, saying no to distractions, choosing the long-term reward over the short-term comfort. Those decisions change how people see you. They begin to recognize that you are serious, that you are not like everyone else who gives up when things get difficult. You stop blending in and you start standing out. And here's the truth, people treat you based on the signals you send through your actions. If you show them that you can't control your habits, they won't take you seriously. But if you show them that you have mastered yourself, they begin to respect you on a different level. Self-discipline is like a language everyone understands. It says, I'm committed, I'm reliable, and I'm going to win. That's the power of discipline. It changes not just how you see yourself, but how the world sees you. And once you experience that shift, you'll never want to go back. Respect is never something you can demand. It's something you naturally earn when you raise the standards you live by. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't walk into the stadiums of the world asking people to treat him as one of the greatest. He showed it through the way he trained, the way he prepared, and the way he held himself accountable every single day. When you hold yourself to higher standards, people notice, they see the effort, the discipline, and the consistency. And that's what changes the way they treat you. In life, many people expect recognition without putting in the work. They want respect without showing responsibility. But the truth is, the world mirrors back to you the level of standards you set for yourself. If you cut corners, people will treat you as someone who doesn't take things seriously. If you keep your word, push yourself to do better, and give your best, even when nobody is watching, people begin to treat you differently. Not because you asked them to, but because your actions left them no choice. Think about it this way. When Ronaldo steps on a pitch, his teammates trust him because he's proven time and time again that he will deliver. His opponents respect him because they know the level of preparation he brings. That didn't come from words. It came from living at a standard that demanded respect. This applies to every area of life, whether in school, work, or personal goals. The way you set and live by your standards shapes the way people see you. The higher you raise them, the more seriously the world will take you. And once you start experiencing that respect, you'll realize it was never about asking for it. It was about becoming the kind of person who deserves it. Sacrifice is the silent price you pay for recognition, and is the part most people overlook when they admire greatness. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't build his legacy by doing what was convenient. He built it by giving up what most people cling to. While others went out at night, he stayed home to recover. While others skipped training, he added another session. Sacrifice meant choosing long-term success over short-term pleasure, and that's why the world treats him differently. People see the rewards, but they often forget the costs that came before them. In your own journey, sacrifice will test how much you truly want what you say you want. It could mean waking up earlier than everyone else, cutting out distractions, or saying no to habits that bring comfort but steal progress. Every sacrifice feels heavy in the moment, but each one builds a foundation of strength and resilience that people cannot ignore. When others realize you are willing to give up what they are not, they start respecting your path. They understand you are serious, and that seriousness changes the way they respond to you. Sacrifice also teaches you discipline at the deepest level. It proves to yourself that you're not driven by impulse but by vision. And when you stay consistent with those sacrifices, over time, they transform into results so visible that people have no choice but to admire them. The world respects those who are willing to give up comfort for greatness. So don't fear the sacrifices you have to make. See them as the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Because once you cross that bridge, the recognition you receive will remind you that every single sacrifice was worth it.